Hello and welcome to this introductory lesson on the guitar, on what it is, and the different sections, what they're called. And starting right off, we can talk about the strings, since that is what we're going to be playing the guitar with, the strings, kind of, right? And there are 6 of them. And starting from the first string, which is the highest one, the one furthest away from you, it is the high E string. And it plays an E note, followed by the second string, which plays a B note, followed by a third string, which plays a G note, then the fourth string, which is a D, the fifth string, which is an A, and the sixth string, which is once again an E, just like the first string, except separated by a couple of octaves. So this one sounds a lot higher, this one a lot lower, but they actually play the same notes wherever you along the neck you play them, just separated by a couple of octaves. Now we can look at the 2 main sections of the guitar, which is the body, which is everything over here, and the neck of the guitar, which is from the headstock to the bridge, you could argue. So first, having a look at the body of, in this case, an electric guitar. What you have in an electric guitar are 2 pickups, generally 2 pickups, and this is what amplifies the sound from the vibrations of the string, because without the pickups, the sound wouldn't be amplified, right? In these cases, these are 2 humbucker pickups. There are different kinds of pickups, but I'm not going to discuss that in this video. And over here you have the volume and tone controls. Those are pretty self-explanatory, but I'm not going to go into tone controls. And here you have the bridge. This is where the strings rest. This is the one point on the guitar in which the strings rest, right over here. And you also have the pickup switch. Here you can switch between treble, rhythm, which means using either this pickup, or both of these pickups. Different guitars have different pickup switch positions, but once again, I'm not going to go into that in depth. Now we can also look at the neck, which is this long section of the guitar. And it extends from the bridge to the headstock. Now the headstock has 6 tuning pegs on it, with, which you use to adjust the tension of the string, so you can tune it to the standard tuning, which I explained a second ago, which is the E, B, G, D, A, and E. So as you can see, I can adjust the tension of the string and therefore change its frequency or how it sounds. This part over here is called the nut, and it's the second point on which the strings rest. Their effective length is essentially from the bridge to the nut, as these are the 2 points where the strings touch, so they only vibrate between these 2 points along this length. On the neck, this whole part is the neck, and on it you have the fretboard. Each one of these metal bars is a fret bar, and when you press down on the fretboard, let's say here, and I press down on the 3rd string, right on this fret, the string only vibrates at this fret bar, which means I'm changing its length and therefore also its frequency. So when I move up, the notes progressively get higher, because I'm cutting down the length of the string down the guitar. Now, what you call this part behind the 1st fret bar is the 1st fret, right? So here, here you have the 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and so on and so on. So that's how I'm going to be explaining in further videos also where to press down on the guitar. 1st fret means you know, this fret, all the strings along this fret, second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on. These white sections, and also you can see the dots on the neck of the guitar, are just fret markers to indicate a certain fret. Some guitars even don't have these, or only have certain numbers of these. But this is a fairly standard layout of the fret markers. So you have the first fret marker on the 3rd fret, then on the 5th fret, then if you keep on counting along, 6th, 7th fret, 9th fret, and 12th fret. And at the 12th fret, you actually have 2 dots. This is because it is exactly 1 octave away from an open string. So if I play this open string, which is a low E, I am playing an E, but when I press down on the 12th fret, which is where the 2 dots are, I play exactly 1 octave above this open E string. So it's the same note, just played higher. Same goes for every other string. A, an octave higher. D, an octave higher. And same with the G, B, and the high E string. So from an open string to this 12th fret, we have 1 octave. And some guitars go on to have even 24 frets and so on, but you just keep on counting that distance up, and these fret markers signify different amounts of frets. So this is the 15th, 17th, 19th, 21st, and so on. You get the idea. These are the very basics of the guitar and how it works. By pressing down, you change the length of the string and therefore also the frequency of the string when you pluck it. So it vibrates at a different frequency and sounds differently. So yeah, that will be about it for this video. Thank you for watching.